joining us as we get set to bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. We'll take a look at the Hawks. Pass to Weber from downtown. Now, here is Young. We know these two teams rack up the assists. Greg, they pride themselves on playing unselfish basketball.
Yeah, put it down hard. Watch out below. Woo. Well, if he was in the dunk contest right there, I think that's solid 10s across the board for Kuminga.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff. Inside, and Weber throws it down.
Coming off that screen, Booker draws the defense and then passes. Really tough to defend that.
Now Young. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Tim, it feels like the bigger the stakes, the better we're going to see Trae Young play.
Well, Kevin, he's had his moments in the playoffs, and he embraces the spotlight, home or away. He won't shy from being the villain. That's the kind of chip he plays with. Yeah, he was overthinking that. He's usually automatic from the line.
Here's Sharp. Over in the corner, Kuminga. 6 on the shot clock. Olajuwon with the block.
Without a doubt, one of the most versatile shot blockers in the game. Olajuwon does it in the painted area as well as along the perimeter.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, I did have a chance to talk with head coach Quinn Snyder. Tonight, his team has a huge assignment, containing all-star guard Devin Booker. He told me Devin is as good as it gets at the 2. He's always applying pressure. His shooting is great, but we don't talk about Book's ball handling enough. He is lethal in that regard as well. Back over to you.
Allie, thank you so much. And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. On defense, the Hawks. Thompson outside. Over Young. The shot by Thompson, no good.
Well, that's a shot he should make a majority of the time.
Olajuwon inside. Young with no one around. Sinks the three-pointer.
Well, that's just a breakdown defensively right there. You can't let Trae Young get these looks from the corner.
Pass to Thompson. Olajuwon with the block. They retain possession. Thompson surveying the floor. 4 on the clock. Here's Weber. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
And last season, Tim, Paul Millsap retired. He was an all-star in each of his 4 years in Atlanta.
Well, he helped guide the Hawks to the Eastern Conference Finals back in 2015. That team overachieved through chemistry, and this group hopes to do the same thing.
Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
And guys, I love the movement, doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
And how about the work they've done inside, just owning the paint so far?
Pass to Young. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Olajuwon, no good.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Young with the ball. On the wing. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. To the middle. Young with the steal. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Bucks trail by 5. Fades and shoots. And again, the Bucks miss. 32 seconds left to play in the first. Over in the corner, Green. Mitchell outside. Here's De Silva. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
And here's Sharp. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Weber. Kicks it out to Booker. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And that does it for the first quarter. Hawks lead by 8. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. Well, from what you guys are seeing from the Hawks, what are you thinking about their performance?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Well, it's hard to get stops in this league with so much talent offensively. I love what they are doing right now. Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
The Hawks leading by 11. Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
He powers through. Size and skill. That is a tough tandem to contend with.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks, guys. Devin Booker's focused on hooping and leaving a legacy. He said, my thing is, and Kobe said it too, inspiring the youth is everything. A kid grows up and is like, man, I want to be Devin. I want to dress like him. I want to play like him. And that's what makes me wake up in the morning. Guys?
Truly a role model for that next generation. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. It's Thompson off the drive. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. That free throw good from Weber. And Greg, everyone talks about the importance of basketball IQ. Can you win in the NBA with a low IQ team?
Boy, it would be tough. I mean, there's a reason younger teams typically don't win at the highest level. But you need to take those lumps and get that experience and learn from those lessons.
Here's Booker. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu. Atlanta making a switch here. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
At this point in his career, Booker is all about contending. He's a player any team would love to have.
To the paint. Here's Okongwu.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Outside, Kuminga. For 3, Oubre. A three-pointer is right on target.
A legitimate sniper from distance. Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it with such precision.
And that one's good. Towns has got his second bucket of the night.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Kuminga with it. Okongwu covering. A nice shot by Booker.
Booker is a solid shooter from three-point land. The defense has to be up on him closer than that.
Looking around the NBA, Devin Booker, GA, is as good as any two-guard out there.
Obviously, we know how Devin scores it, but what I love, he also can run your offense, and he gives good effort defensively.
Booker going to work inside.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. .151 left in the first half. Now here's Simmons. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Here's Harden. Olajuwon with the block. Young with the ball. He's picked up by Collins. Here's Olajuwon. And it's Young at the elbow. There's the triple. The rebound by the Bucks.
He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss is just on him.
Now Collins. Still scoreless. And rebounded by McDaniels.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Olajuwon on the wing. Here's O'Neal driving to the basket.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
And now this offense feels like they can just do whatever they want.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And so it's Atlanta with it. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Green left side. And it's good off the back rim and in. And the Hawks lead by 8.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
And Jaden Hardy is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Outside, Green. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Green's got 5 now. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Pass to Olajuwon. And it's Olajuwon with the jam.
I mean, I hope he can appreciate the torque that kind of move generates. He just has that natural explosiveness. The dream is something to behold.
Young outside. The 3 hits the three-point bomb. 6 points for Trae Young.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
McDaniels outside. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
It's a great game plan, and it's great execution. They've really been in the zone.
And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. When you think about elite offensive players, Tim, what's one area that can really put them over the top and into a completely different category?
I think it's those guys that have a willingness to move without the basketball. If you have a willingness to run and cut and respace, it's going to create a lot of problems for a defense.
Has that even become more of a thing now as you watch these high-octane space and pace type offenses?
There is no question it's become something that's a priority for teams now, and I also think the ingenuity of these young coaches creates a better flow offensively if you're willing to run without the basketball.
That's terrific.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, whatever they talked about at halftime, it's working now.
Back to Weber. Stolen by McDaniel. Towns with it. He's got 6. And there it is for him. Towns has got 8 points.
They are just killing them on the interior.
The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, guys. The Hawks star Trae Young and Coach Quinn Snyder are both very close. Young said that's the type of relationship we have. It's not forced, it's just genuine. We both want to see each other succeed, and we know we need each other and everybody else around us. Back to you.
A good partnership. Thanks so much for the report, Allie. And Green gets it to go.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
Authoritative move by Simmons, throwing it down on the defense.
To the inside, Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point line.
Oubre, good.
Crafty can cash it in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
Outside, O'Neal. There's 49 seconds left here in the third quarter. Pass to Green. Clock at 6. Here's Okongwu. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Those are the kind of effort plays that endear you to the coaches, your teammates, and these fans.
Oubre, right side. .30 seconds left in the third. Here's Simmons. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Simmons got 4 points this quarter.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Basket counts.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
And Simmons slams it in.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a 19-point advantage heading in. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Bucks trailed by 19. Pass to Sharp. Back to Booker. Tries it from the top of the key. And another basket for Milwaukee.
And that field goal percentage climbing now above 50%. They look like a different team here in the second half.
Pass to Joe. Now Mitchell. Down low. Here's De Silva. It's rebounded by Kuminga.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him. That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He knows every possession is critical now. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. He encouraged them to keep on the pressure, saying, you guys are forcing a lot of turnovers, and it's because you're communicating and working together as a unit. Keep it up. Defense is clearly a priority.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you.
How about the style with that one?
You can't pull off a slam like that without at least a little bit of flair, huh?
Silky smooth.
Grab it. Off target with his three. And Olajuwon has got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks. 22 is their biggest lead. Young with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. Trains it from beyond the arc. And the Hawks lead by 20.
You know, such a selfless player. I love how Young stays consistent in how he involves his team.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. So, Tim, and I can see it in my mind's eye, you won that three-point contest back in '96. What's the key to success in that event in particular?
Oh, yeah, what a great night. And I think, Kevin, there's a few things. First, I just think you've got to have a short, compact release, because then you're not going to rush at the end to make sure you get all 25 balls up. But I also think part of it, for me, I got to shoot first after the warm-up introductions because I was still loose. I didn't have to sit there for 20 or 30 minutes during commercial breaks. I think that helped me win the title that night.
A little strategy.
Well, he's not the reason they're down right now. He has played smart, efficient basketball.
Here's Olajuwon. Milwaukee with the rebound. Now the Bucks moving it up. Kuminga with a wide open look. Great look, but off the mark. Atlanta leading by 19 points. And stolen by Booker. To the middle. With the floater. Kuminga, no good. Mitchell outside. Pass to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
And forget those threes. Cat, get the easy ones.
Stolen by McDaniels. And here we go. Towns heading to the hoop. It's stolen by Kuminga. Fast break, Milwaukee. Weber with it. McDaniels picks him up. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by McDaniels. Pass to Sharp. Back to Weber. From outside the arc, the three goes down.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Hawks.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Hakeem Olajuwon.
Well, he really made his presence felt defensively. Blocking shots, altering shots. He was their anchor.
Booker there for the rebound. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. It's an 18-point game.
And this coaching staff likes to see that. Jonathan Kuminga keeping others involved.
23 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Young, layup no good. Now Sharp lets loose a three. And they get it back. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance.